All right, we made it back here to our build spot with my build supplies. And actually, I'm cracking up at how easy it was to find this spot again, because I've marked the trail. And after looking at how close it actually is to the camp, I'm cracking up that the first day I actually got lost back here for quite a while actually. If you watch the video where I'm walking around panicking, I'm actually walking in a circle in an area that's actually not too far from the camp. So even though when you're out here you can get totally lost, now that I've been out here a couple times, I'm finding that it's really not too bad, and I'm starting to memorize the actual path to get out here. Okay, so the plan today, we're not going to be here too long, but I am going to go ahead and start construction on the yurt itself. And what we're going to use is these fronds. We're going to turn these fronds into beams that we're going to use for the support units for our yurt. So the plan will be to collect these fronds, cut them into strips, and assemble them so they're roughly the same height. Then start to make some kind of lattice work. And then we'll go ahead and start to put that up as walls for the yurt. At least that's the plan. I haven't been filming because I've been busy working, but as you can see I have a stack there of beams that I've been making. Those are going to form the walls of the yurt. And what I've been doing is basically taking these fronds from the palm plants and cutting them off right here like this. I'll try to do it here single-handed. See, I just chop it off and make it a pile right there. But meanwhile, I have these fronds, these little pieces here that look like beams that I'm going to be using for the walls of the yurt. And to help me assemble the walls, I brought these, remember our shopping trip in Walmart? Some duct tape, as well as some plastic ties. And the plan is to get a bunch of these beams together today. I may not do actual assembly, but I'm going to try to cut and clear this whole area of all the dead branches on the floor and make my pile here of building materials. And I'll be assembling the beams that will be used as the walls for the yurt. Alright, as you can see, I've actually cut quite a few beams as of this point. This is where I've been tossing the leaves. I'm just going to use this spot right here as a composting pile here. And you can see I've started to clear this area right here underneath all this overgrowth here. This is where the yurt's actually going to go. I think we're going to have a yurt that'll take up this whole space out here. Or most of it. It's kind of hidden. And it's shaded, so it should be nice and cool. Obviously, you can see all the dry brush around here. This is not a place to build a fire. So if you end up coming out of here, please do not build a fire. There's dry brush everywhere, and you'll set the whole place on fire. But you can come out here, and if I get it done right, the yurt will actually be a nice little rest stop while you're hiking Camp Freedom Trail, which I will be building in this area of the compound. And if you happen to come out here and want to expand the trails or build another yurt or some other rest stop, please feel free to do so. I'm still not quite sure where the trail will go, but for now I know that this first stop will be the yurt, where I will probably set things up for the rest of the trail. But you can see this area is clearing up very nicely. I've been picking up all the fronds and the leaves and using the branches. I still need to clear all this. This is all building material. So by the time I finish, this area is actually going to look pretty clear.